This is Chicago's very own WGN Morning News at 4.
And Dr. Tony, he's going to join us in the studio with some things to keep in mind before giving a pet as a gift.
Well, Christmas is just 17 days away, and many people are considering pets as holiday gifts for their loved ones. But is this a smart decision? That is the question this morning. Dr. Tony Kremer is here with some things to keep in mind before you buy that puppy.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing terrific.
All right.
Yeah, I think we can just say if people are deciding to get a gift, a pet for a gift for somebody outside your family, don't do it. It's just not a good idea. Don't put that responsibility on somebody who's not ready for it.
Yeah.
But within our own families, this is a really popular time to get a pet. Yeah. We should mention real quick that we had such a bad deal with the flu this year.
Okay, you want to go into that?
But we just make a quick mention that the new vaccine for the flu is out. Get your pets vaccinated for the flu. This new vaccine is for the strain that these dogs were actually dying of. So super important.
And you've seen a lot of people doing it in the last few weeks.
We're still seeing the flu out there. The Midwest is still got cases of pretty bad flus where they're getting fever and stuff. But let's talk more about...
I'm glad you got that in there. I'm glad you got that in there. But let's talk about people getting pets.
Yeah, you know, so basically with our son, he begged for years and years, and he finally gets it, and it's like, he kind of lost interest within that first year. That's pretty common, right?
It seems like the ultimate gift, doesn't it, to have that kitten or puppy.
It was at the moment.
Right. But like you said, the excitement wears off and everything. And I think, you know, what we want, we have a humane society that operates out of our animal hospital. So a lot of the things I say today might be sounding like they're discouraging for people from getting a pet. You know, absolutely, we love to see people get pets and, you know, and have that unconditional love in your family. But there's a lot of things to consider. And I think when people decide to get a gift of a pet, they're thinking we're going to teach the child responsibility and stuff. And I think we need to look at it a little differently. I mean, the parent needs to be the one who's going to be ready to take 100% responsibility. Because like you said, 2 weeks later, the excitement wears off. I mean, if you can get the kids to walk the pet or feed the pet, that's
You're
wonderful.
in good shape. You know, another thing to consider is just how much this is going to cost, because you have the initial expense of buying, perhaps purchasing the animal or maybe going to a shelter, but you also have to think about vaccinations, food.
Right. Well, at Help Save Pets, our Humane Society, our adoption fee runs anywhere from $49 to $349. But that fee is just kind of the tip of the iceberg. Some people go, oh, I can afford that. Well, they're not taking into consideration the cost of their veterinary care down the road. If that pet gets sick, are they going to buy health insurance for their pet? Feeding, toys, your crate, all those different things. So you got to look at the big picture. Are you really ready to be able to financially take care of that pet? Because if you're not, and they do get sick, then you're dealing with maybe some irresponsible care possibly down the road. We don't want that. So really look at the big picture. Talk to your veterinarian about costs of getting a pet.
And Erin's kids don't have jobs yet, so it'll come out of her pocket.
And he did add later, he didn't know I'd have to walk it more than once a day. And I was like, oh, here we go. And going back to that lifestyle, and do you have time to commit to this pet?
It's true. I think everyone needs to look at that. I mean, does your lifestyle coexist? Pets can't be left alone. When pets are left alone for long periods of time, I know there's daycare. We do a lot of daycare at our place. There are pet sitters, pet walkers, but you know, to have a pet not have that interaction, you know, that's when they get in trouble. That's when they have behavioral problems. That's when they're destructive. Make sure you have plenty of time to spend with a pet. And sometimes the holiday is a tough time to do that. If you're going to get a pet around this time, I recommend do it now, so you have a couple of weeks to get over the tough part, or wrap up a little stuffed animal and put that under the tree, and then get a pet right after.
That's a great idea.
Yeah,
that's a great idea.
After the holidays.
All right.
Excitement over.
Thank you so much for coming in. Always nice to see you.
You bet.
Waking up bright and early with us here. Dr. Tony Kremer, you can keep up with him at drtony.com. And Dr. Tony has shelters in all his clinics. Check out helpsavepets.org for more on that. Let's get a quick check of the weather with Demetrius Ivory.
He's the head dog walker.
He's that,
Yeah, tell me about it.
Somebody's got to be looking.
Someone's going to do it.